senior investigative reporter Aaron Katersky joins me live now for more on the investigation. Aaron, we've learned that this suspected shooter apparently attempted suicide in April 2019. There was also an incident where it sounds like a family member called 911 saying that he had said he wanted to kill everybody. So how does he then go on to pass 4 background checks?
Confounding, isn't it, Diane? Because in 2019, not only did he attempt suicide, 5 months later, he threatened to kill everybody in his family's house. At the time, the authorities confiscated more than a dozen knives, a dagger, and a sword. Doesn't sound like somebody who you would then want to acquire firearms. But at the time, none of the strict firearms laws that Illinois has really applied. There were no guns to confiscate at the time in 2019, and there was no application for a gun permit to deny. And so he was able, with his father's endorsement, one of the very people that he presumably threatened in 2019, he was able to apply for the proper firearms licensing and pass 4 background checks in the state of Illinois.
I know investigators are also looking into several social media posts. He even posted one with the parade route. So what more do we know about these posts?
These posts are often violent. They show an obsession with death, and they also depict all sorts of different ideologies, from far-right extremism to just an obsession with different kinds of mental health illness. Somebody that one expert told us shows that he was screaming for help and almost had become detached from reality and down these internet conspiracy theory type rabbit holes. But plenty of people saw some of these posts, which included not only the parade route depiction, but also depictions of other mass shootings. It wouldn't have taken much to put 2 and 2 together.
Now, President Biden just signed that bipartisan gun bill into law. Would anything in there have helped to prevent this attack?
It's hard to see how it would have, because since he passed background checks in Illinois, why wouldn't he have passed a federal background check? Because what Congress passed still relies on the same overtaxed and sometimes deficient background check system that the FBI uses. He was never arrested back in 2019, and absent a formal arrest, we just don't have the mechanism to flag somebody like a Robert Crimo.
Now, the Lake County State Attorney is asking that they hold the suspect throughout the course of the investigation. So what happens next?
Well, we do expect additional charges. I think you touched on this with Alex. And the feds are also investigating. They have still not determined a motive. But once they do, if they can, federal charges may apply if specific groups were targeted or if this is deemed an act of domestic terrorism.
And how much are they looking into the security angle on all of this? Is that even a factor? It sounds like there were police in place there. It sounds like there were kind of all the security measures one could take at an event like this. Especially
in a community of 30,000 with limited police resources. They were deployed as best as the department felt they could. They're not going to be able to guard every rooftop like the one that Crimo allegedly climbed up using a fire escape ladder to open fire. They were very quickly, though, since they were there, able to gather eyewitness descriptions and recover the weapon. That's what ultimately led them to Crimo, and they were able to track him down within hours.
All right, Aaron Katersky, we appreciate it as always. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.